Yeah. Ooh. Hey. Whoa. Okay. Dachshund. Dark Dachshund. What are you doing? What just happened? All right. As you can tell, it's the Dark Dachshunds and me, Majobi the OG. Yeah. We're gonna play some Call of Cthulhu, and we're gonna get entering into this madness. Maybe we'll finally finish chapter 2. We're gonna get through this, folks. I swear to you. We're gonna beat this whole game. It's gonna be so good. I read that last time. I don't feel like reading it again. Something about a cursed artist and everybody's sad. How's your day today? I hope it's amazing. Mine is covered in puppies, so really can't complain. Considering the loading times for this stuff, really takes a while to get through anything. We're gonna go talk. Last time we talked to some drunk dudes about a statue. They really had a hard on for that statue. And then we also. That's pretty much all we did. We talked to the cat for a little bit. She was feeling very catty. I think we were going to go talk to some constable or something, see if we can trick him or punch him or. I don't know. Entering madness. Except this is not where I recall being. Okay, well, something didn't save along the way, so we're going to go back through some of this nonsense once more. Right.
Hello, old friend.
Hello, alcohol. Alright, we can't run, or we can kind of move slightly faster. Okay.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
We're just gonna run through this, cause blah. We've already done this before. Don't know why exactly it didn't save. Maybe I didn't tell it to save. That's the most likely reason. You shysters. These guys live inside a boat.
You live here?
Why did you do that? We saw. Yeah.
I respect your.
Ow.
That's a.
Wait, what?
You don't even get it.
The two guys behind. Is it Cat who's.
Oh, not.
That's that.
You would.
We're doing speed reading mode. I hope you
Isn't that a. I've taken an.
honestly just watched the last video. And then we just get right back over here again. We're going to talk to this guy. We haven't talked to him before.
going? Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Because, we're on the same team. Test eloquence, huh?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
What?
The badge?
That's
Exactly.
it's.
Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are
Really?
sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry, I really can't talk about them. Where do you think you're going?
I don't know.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Probably
Sorry,
should have started with
we're all a
the
little on edge today.
introductions.
What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Hey, do.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up
Oh,
in
so
flames.
you think?
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
Dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him
Hi,
badly.
cutie.
He can be unpredictable.
Talking to the
especially if
dog, not to the
strangers start poking
strange
around the
constable
property.
guy.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Soon.
You again.
Soon the
I told you to
webcam.
beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Yeah, dude. Chill the fuck out. Alright. The one way I actually know to get through these guys is through there. I don't really want to try that. I just want to get through this fucking chapter. I don't remember if I talked to these guys or not. Or
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hit them somewhere in your hut on the dock.
Not even. And don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up
perfectly
with a
synchronized
knife under my
movements.
throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Now I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Boy, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps.
These twinsies.
Go die of thirst, a lot of you. It'll stink less.
Just like no trying whatsoever. They're the same face. One guy's got a mustache, slightly different hair, and a hat.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Yeah,
Who
it seems
else,
likely.
in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
Oh, afraid of a girl.
She redid the
That's
smile of the
outmoded.
last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I've
Unlocked
got to
answer.
enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a
the
damn about
language.
your racket. I just want to get into
Shut
this
your fucking
warehouse.
mouse.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason
dog.
for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh, yeah?
We're the secret shopper. Haha.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
She uses a stiletto.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
A what now?
Okay, okay. You've convinced us.
We know the origin of a stiletto.
What do you want from us?
I thought I made it clear. I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
I'm curious about those farting green
Okay,
lanterns.
it's a deal.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my way. You're gonna go blab on me, though. Where'd they go? Can I hide down here? They'll never see me. Nope. Maybe over this way. Why do they... This is so unnecessary to have that there. Literally just to get you lost. Ooh, let's go up here. No, we can't. There's that stupid warehouse area. You can try and sneak in there. Bet if you go underneath the... There's like a way to get up through there. I want to find the way to get in that she's not going to see. But I don't know if that's possible. I'm going to go try the stupid warehouse one more time. Haha. Shortcut. Makes for long delays. Can't understand. So we can come in through that door over there. Maybe this guy's blocking that or something. Hey, man.
Bet you don't see one like her every day, do you?
Yes, Cat is an extraordinary woman.
And a human
Damn
being.
right. There's nobody more intimidating than her on the docks. Except the captain, of course. But you're lucky that she left you alive. She must think that you can be of use to her. With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
You're super helpful. Hi, dog. I know we checked off the box, but... You gotta cross that railing. Let's see here. Because that door leads right around back to the outside. I think I just have to suck it up and get slitted up or whatever she does. Punches me in the nuts again. That's the usual. Good old-fashioned nut punch.
That beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Shysters. I like running at funny angles. Hi. What? Oop. So, nobody here. There's no possible way anybody could be here.
Let's see.
3, 2, 1. Boot to the head.
Perfect.
Oh.
Oh, this place stinks.
Let's close the door. They'll
What
never
is
know.
the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
We're going to enter reconstruction scene mode. Ooh, spooky. My eye vision goes hazy. Look.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Some French guy, obviously.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Don't want to leave reconstruct scene yet.
What happened here?
Somebody punchy punch.
It smells as bad as it looks.
It feels as bad as it is.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Under attack by a dog. Feel like that's might be all we can reconstruct here. Okay, I think I just figured it all out. Never mind. I don't know what the Petit Parisian is about. Hi, dog. Okay. Whoop. What do we got? We got some skills to pay them bills. Got here's 4 CPs. Do we have anything that needs 4? Psychology or eloquence. Spot hidden. We need to put 2 here. I'm kind of inclined to go eloquence. Let's see here. Like that. And validate. C. Darkwater, we met, we already met Roy. Is there more to Roy? Thought I read his profile out. Whatever, I'll assume they got read. Darkwater Port, Stranded Well. We read all this shit. Does the patron saint of whales and whalers still protect the sailors of Darkwater? Visibly, there were other gods before Saint Brennan, and their worshippers do not seem to be of his opinion. The locals still worship the old saint, but a mark was made on the statue by another cult. Hawkins Warehouse, officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death. This warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photograph, press cutting. But it is the discovery of a partly charred painting, recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion, that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. This bottle is part of a batch stolen from Cat, the boss of the bootleggers. An excellent way to lean on the guy who guarded the entrance to the warehouse. Yeah. Can we go back into detective mode? No. We can only go out the way we came. Now she's gonna come beat my ass.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Anyone in there?
Oh
You,
no!
don't move. Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Yeah, whatever, man. Let's threaten the police officer. Strength/professional. Case is far from being wound up. Someone else is interested in Hawkins. Let's team up. Let's test psychology. Just raise that to me.
You're
Wow,
trying to
that's a slight.
manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange poetry. Wait, I
know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Take me for a ride, baby.
Please shut the door. And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
What passage?
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it.
Threatening a
Can we
police
go to the
officer.
mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Ooh, threatening.
Is it far?
Very scared of you.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
In no way
That's the
ominous.
Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Why did anybody settle here? It's just like a pile of rubble. Chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, though thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of a recent occupation as well as partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins Mansion. Hey, we finally make it to Chapter 3. Oh, that's what they're talking about, the left side. How did she get away with that? Unless he's on the payroll.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
The mansion of madness.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Why can't I do this one? Okay. You know, place well. This place is falling into ruin.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Hi, ding dong.
Yes. If something escaped,
Squirming wormies.
if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
What are you doing, Wiggles?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. Day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I'm gonna keep asking questions if I want.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You you've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Blah, blah, blah.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
Wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little
He
touched.
ain't not dangerous.
Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Got some preconceived notions there, Pierce. Oh, things falling apart.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Sure.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Kinda don't. Guess we can't go through the tree.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened. Sturdy and well sharpened.
With melodramatic flair to boot. I'm an investigator. Allow me to investigate. Except if I remember correctly, there ain't a whole hell of a lot down this way. Oh, there's a thingy. Small wooden whale. Figurine of a whale carved from wood. It's the sort of toy that sailors made for their children.
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
Suppose so. You're a very astute observer. This is a very large area that serves no purpose. Guy makes no comment on how the stupid thing is broken down. Oops.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Over here, Bradley Boo.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The caretaker takes great care of these graves. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
We're not alone, yeah.
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Why is that surprising?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Except I haven't seen enough. You
Please
just.
give me a minute. I didn't
Poor
expect
kid.
to set foot back here after the
Poor
murder.
kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I want to say stuff now, but we're gonna get through this together. Yeah, you take your minute. Meanwhile, Buddy McHackenstein over here is gonna... Hey, thank you for putting your head on my controller, Duda. This is hard to control with the Dachshund face
I'll
on
have
it.
to find another entrance.
Nah, you can break that open. Are you kidding me, dog? Uh-oh, what's
The
missing?
axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard.
Paying attention. Is there a point to any of this? This is just an empty area that you can walk to. Great.
This entrance is still in use.
Good idea.
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Do not grab, we're hiding.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
Silas! Pierce! In God's name, what are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into...
It's hard to tell when we're kind of in the middle of a conversation where I can gain more information, or
I vouch for him, Silas.
an option will progress the conversation forward.
We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Didn't actually want to go with that option, but
I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay, then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
run into him. Fight! They couldn't even give me like a punching mechanic or anything, huh? Anything over here? Locked 8.
This gate is locked.
Anything interesting over here? No, as usual. Another giant waste of time.
poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
There's another window here. I'm sure that was important for some reason. Okay. Are we going to be back here later where any of this is going to make a difference, or... Big surprise.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Damn it. Game saved. Hey game, could you save me from frustration and tell me what that's about? Pretty sure this is the end of this chapter, so... we're just gonna move on, I guess. Where's the old Cootie McCoot bag?
Piers, shall we enter?
Oh, I want to find out where Nutso went. Oh, hi dog. Oh, okay. Chopping some wood. Hi, buddy.
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Okay.
Stop wasting my time.
Stop wasting everybody's time. Why would you have this?
What now?
Nothing.
Stop wasting.
Why is that in the game?
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right.
Sure. Thank you for condescending so hard. Sorry.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
It's like that whole thing where somebody gets up to the car door and you drive a little bit. Chapter 3, Hawkins Mansion. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employer, keeps watch on the place, and armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. Woo. All right, we made it through. They finally finished chapter 2. Moved on to, or wait a minute. I'm so confused.
Follow me.
Where are we anymore? Doesn't matter. So, game saved. Cool. So we're actually going to call it a day here on the old Cthulhu. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that helped answer all of your questions about this game. And if not, keep watching. We'll have more questions in the future, that's for sure. Anyway, Majobi and the Dark Dachshunds are signing off.